early, guys, again.
Hey guys, it's Kayla Anthem, and if you aren't stalking me on Twitter, then you don't know that I am flying to London very, very shortly, like Sunday afternoon. And in honor of that, I'm gonna tell you guys how much I despise airports. If anyone works around the airport, or like with the airport company, I don't care who you are, I probably hate you. And don't go be like, oh yeah, my aunt Sally or whatever works as a flight attendant, she's a real sweetheart. No, she's probably not. Personally, the flight that I'm taking, it leaves out of my hometown at like 4:30 in the afternoon. And then I get into Detroit and I have like a million-hour layover that doesn't leave until 10 at night. What kind of airplane leaves at 10 at night? Layovers suck. You get dropped off at the airport, and that's like a maze, okay? You're driving in your car, or someone's driving you, and they have to figure out where, like what plane company you're gonna go on and drop you off there, but it's like a maze that makes you stay there longer. Like, just in case they want you to travel or get hit by a plane. You're dropped off. And then you got these people with big suitcases. Like, where are you even traveling to? Where you need 30 suitcases. You have to pay per suitcase too. Your bags don't fly for free because, you know, just in case you don't want to actually have clothes without paying $25 to get my toothbrush from point A to point B. And so you got the people with the big suitcases, and they don't know how to drive them either, and they're just running into everything. They're running into the poles. And then you got the little tiny ticket lady who probably weighs less than your suitcase does, trying to like lift it onto the scale and then lift it onto the conveyor belt where it goes into the wherever it goes, like the deep pits of hell or something, where it eventually gets onto your plane, maybe. You got the people traveling with children, and I just want to ask, if you are traveling with a child, like under the age of 12, are you insane? Because they just scream the whole flight, you know, and then the people with children, they have to put the strollers on the flight, and they gotta put their like cribs on the flight, and they got like 30,000 duffel bags just to entertain the kids for the 2-hour flight. And if it's a trip overseas, oh, you got 30,000 other bags to entertain them on the 16-hour flight of hell. So you're on the plane, and they're going through the safety features, and you're just sitting there like, oh yeah, that's how you buckle a seatbelt. And let's be honest, no one's actually listening to your peppy little safety features, okay? You can try to make jokes about the safety features, and people still won't listen. We go through what we learned in life and hope we survive. Like, if I'm going down in the Pacific Ocean, I'm gonna go find the big, hunk, muscly guy who got on the plane. I hate the cold, I hate water, it's just not a good combination. Then they tell you to take your phone and turn it completely off, that airplane mode does not work. Excuse me, what else would airplane mode be used for? What else is airplane? Nothing. I'm not, you know, why would I put on airplane mode to make a paper airplane? Okay? It just doesn't make sense. Airplane mode is so when you get on a plane, you can do whatever on your phone. Like, I downloaded some games that doesn't need data. So when we're during takeoff, I can just sit there and I can play games on my phone. But no, you're like, you're gonna turn all the electronics off, by the way. And what if I want to listen to music? Now I have to listen to the stupid, like, plane roaring taking off. That's such a great sound. If you ever fly on a plane without gum or something, or eating something, you're gonna have a really bad time, because you're going, like, the pressure just pops your ears, and you're just sitting there like, wow, I don't want to be here anymore, because your ears are popped. And don't fall asleep before the plane takes off, because it will still pop your ears, and you'll have a headache, and you'll be upset. I did that when I went to Ireland. I fell asleep when the plane landed, and I couldn't hear out of either of my ears for at least a week. Say you get the window seat, which you're like, yes, I got the window seat. We are on top of it, because when you're on a long flight, you kind of need to sleep. Otherwise, you're gonna get to your destination at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and you're gonna be like, why didn't I sleep? So you get the window seat, and you can like lean up against the window, you got all that room, you can sleep against the window, you don't have to like awkwardly be laying on whoever ends up sitting next to you. Then you realize what a big mistake you made. Because, especially in the long flights, no matter how hard you try, you cannot hold your pee for 10 hours. I can rarely hold it for 2. Even if you do sleep, it's not the best sleep because, you know, your body's in like some kind of... And then you have the baby crying at 2 o'clock in the morning. Who knows what time it is, honestly, at this point. No one really knows what time it is. But you got a baby crying in the middle of the night, and you just... I'm pretty sure nothing there is sanitary. I will go through like a whole big bottle of hand sanitizer on just 1 2-hour flight. Do they wipe down those tables? Because I often more than not find like gum in the pockets, and you know, it's just, oh no thank you. That's flying skills for you. Peace out, puplings.
I wanna fly, I'm ready to burn down all the walls that I've been building up.